That's where the sink will go. So I think the plan right now is it gives you different options. So the sink can either mount set down in to where you have this sticking out, and it'll just clamp right here and to the bottom of the countertop, and got a deal for that. And then all of this would be above on the counter. So it has an option for that right here to cut on this line. And then this one is the reveal. And I think that's more what we're gonna go for, because the countertop will set about a 1/4 inch back all the way around. And then you'll see the reveal is like a 1/4 inch of this, that when you look down in there, you'll see that. And what we're wanting to try to do is cut that out, mount this, and then this piece is going to be cut off from here over. This is big enough, and we may change our minds, because that's what we do. We change our minds. But what we would like to do is cut a piece out of that would set down in this and set on that reveal. And then this could be used like a countertop, a solid countertop in here. Or you could, like in a fifth wheel or a camper, a lot of times there's a hole there, you can pop that up out of there and have a sink and use that for a cutting board or whatever you want to do. But we got a ways to go before we get that far. We just got to get this hole in there first.
And we're bad to say, scrap that idea.
Yeah, forget that. There's been too much work already. It's great enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where we want it. So, where I'm at. I'm gonna read.
Okay.
I always check the instructions.
Uh-huh.
Holes shouldn't allow even spacing in mounting brackets. All right, let's see. Step 4, install the sink. Let's just go to step 4, Lisa.
Okay.
Metals. Oh, step 7. That's even better. Attach accessories.
We don't even have any.
So we're done. We could be done if we started with step 7. What do we need a sink for if we don't have accessories? You don't have an answer, do you? I've studied these and think I'm good to go. I need a drill, a screwdriver, that looks like a cup of coffee that's mostly gone. I've got that. A pencil, caulking gun, jigsaw, flashlight, I don't know, some kind of tape. Maybe that's caution tape. Safety glasses, gloves, crescent wrench, and that stuff. And 12 and 13. Sandpaper and masking tape. We've got masking tape. Think of that.
Well, I have a sinking feeling that you're getting ready to do some major surgery.
You're draining me, Lisa. There. And you want it there, huh?
Well, what would you want?
I want what you want. Whatever makes you happy, Lisa. So, you know me. I'll get my other hole saw and do that later.
Do I?
I hope.
I don't know. What were you going to say? I'm not sure if I do or not.
I already forgot now, so see, you know me.
I do know you. So that's going to be our piece that'll go in the sink.
Inside, hopefully. Get it centered in there. That's pretty close right there. That won't be so bad. That'll give us a lip to set another board on. I think that'll be kind of cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna just think about maybe a 320 grit and just hand sand it and see what we think of it then. The top and this edge mainly. I hit this edge a little. This will be the refrigerator side. But I think we're just gonna do that. And I have 320. Keep the marks off of it. Get the DA marks out of it, maybe. I hate getting down in a cabinet and looking up and seeing an edge that wasn't stained or a messy edge down there. Now I'm going to stain this back enough that it goes under the cabinet to where if you fall down in the mudroom and you look up, you don't have to stare at the messy edge of the counter from the bottom.
If you have to call for help, then you don't have to say, bring some stain when you come.
Yeah. Whew. There. So we've got our sink centered out on here. I had to lay in the floor to do it, to get it the way I wanted it, but that's what you see. That little ledge all the way around there was kind of hard to get the way we wanted it, but I think we got it and we're satisfied with it. And that's what another piece of this countertop will just lay right in that and set all that sink to where it's all countertop.
In the hopeful world.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different, where the counter wood grain runs this way, that plug or the thing that's gonna sit in there is gonna run this way. But it is what it is. So now we've got this sink out here where we want it and marked. And this is the design is for these little plugs right here. You drill in, they didn't tell us what size bit, so we drilled some trowel holes there with a couple bits, and we figured out it's a 13/32, and that'll drive in. So we'll drill some holes in this and drive that in, and then run the screws in to hold it. So let's put our first one right there.
Okay.
Now, I think something we want to do, let me get some tape, because we do not want to go too deep.
Yes. No.
And we need a marker, because once that starts drilling, you don't know. You just don't know.
Oof.
So, we want to make sure that we go at least that deep. So, I'm going to go about a 1/16 below that, and then that way if there's any trash in the hole or whatever, it won't hold that thing from driving all the way in. So that's giving us just a little extra room there. There's the end of that's where I'll drill to. So we've got just a little bit extra, and we know how deep our hole will be that way. That should have got it. We'll,
Yeah.
right where we want it. Hole's clean. That should fit snug there, and it does. Let me get a ting, 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 ting.
Maul or hammer.
So I went out. I left my toolbox at home, but I had a framing hammer. This could possibly be the hammer that I found and gave to Lisa.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot.
She's never really appreciated it, but she's going to now. There. So that's all. Them little gaps, see there, it has a little expansion thing there that all closed up when I drove it in. Drove in tight. And this is made to, when that starts pulling, it's wedged so it just gets tighter. So let's do this. Put that on there. And that's not letting me grip it. You don't have to do it down there. That's the way it's made, I guess, is to do that. There she be.
Go.
Pretty tight fit.
But if you have holes in it, it should come out okay. Don't you
I hope.
think? Okay.
I think we'll like that though.
I think so too.
That'll make that a good countertop when you don't want a sink there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But every time you want a sink, you'll come in needing a sink, and then you'll have to move that with dirty hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what? That's set good. That was all that aggravation was just so we could do that.
Yeah.
Of course, if we did it a second time, we would do it quicker and better.
Yeah. For sure, differently.
but I'm happy with that.
it's fine.
You get it sanded on down and cleaned up and stained or oiled, whatever you decide to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna get out of here. Anything to say?
Happy trails.
Alrighty, we're gonna get out of here, and we appreciate you, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Thanks for watching.